How's it going? We're going to go through how to design a video and the whole process. So it's a big overview of the entire process and the steps that you're going to take. All right, you're going to start by planning your video. And so you often start by writing a script and a storyboard. For this short video, which is only 50 seconds long, I used this. I just jotted down my script. I've got certain pictures that I wanted to show up on the second column, and that is how I came up with a script. Now I'm going to suggest, if you've got a more elaborate project, which you might well have, it's worth going to theplot.io to use this to plan out your storyboard. But if you've got something like this, that works as well. What I like about OneNote is you can copy and paste images straight in. It makes it nice and easy. All right, as we said, step 2 is getting all your resources together. Before you design a video, you need to have all the images, all the sound, all on your computer. It makes it much, much easier than trying to find it along the way. And so, there we go. So I've got the different videos, pictures, some are audio files as well that I will be using throughout my video. So once you have got your script, your resources are all in a file, then you're ready to go. Step 3, open up Premiere Pro, and away you go. Here it is. I'll just show you guys what my project looks like so that you get an idea of what is involved when you design something like this. It's got a title.
Have you ever felt the dread when you approach those bars that you haven't learned or
That's a
practiced,
video.
and in your head you're like, and go back to familiar territory? Let's be real, it's a battle you're going to have to face. A friend at the con once advised me of this practice strategy: 1 square of chocolate per tricky bar nailed. There's hundreds of unsound reasons why chocolate is good for you, but to give you...
Alright, we're just going to pause it there. I'm gonna give you guys another tip. When I filmed this narration, I used a teleprompter app on my phone, because with most of you, you've got a phone where there's a front camera that you're going to use. On my phone, I've got an app called Oratory, and that way you can just add the script, move it right under the camera. Hopefully you can see it there. And when you start filming with your front-facing camera, there it is. You can see that it's got the camera there. There's your front-facing camera, but there's the script that you can read off when you're filming. So I would suggest using a teleprompter app if that's the style that you're going for. That's what I did here. Now let's just backtrack through here. What are the elements that you will need? You will need a title screen. With Premiere, it's really easy. I'm using Premiere Rush because it's a much simpler product than Premiere Pro. You can have got Premiere Pro, but it's certainly for the more professional videos out there. Rush is much quicker and it's much easier. Okay, so let's go through the elements. I've got a title. To add a title, you simply go to the top, add title, and there are some presets that you can look at there. I've got the main video, which is on the bottom of my workspace, and then I've got additional videos on top. So you can just go to your content, and you can drag and drop things like pictures. So if you've just got a picture, you can drag it in and it will appear, and you can do things like resizing it and all that once you've selected it. You can do the same with videos as well. So it's a simple drag and drop kind of process. Of course, part of the design is you making sure that it's not overlapping, it's in the right space, and it's designed in a clear way so that your audience engages with it. Cool. What else? You will notice that I've got some, let me just delete this one. I've got some video clips within the video. I tend to mute these. You can dial down the volume using the audio. I've just muted it because I don't need that. So you can dial it down. Oh, there it is, muted. If you want more of it, you can, of course, use the volume control. But listen to the mix. Make sure that what you want in the foreground is in the foreground. What you want in the background is either in the background or muted. Cool. What else? You can see that on Premiere Rush, you are able to do up to 4 layers of objects. So whether it's a title or words or a picture or your main video, you are able to stack 4 on top of each other. So
There's hundreds of unsound
you can
reasons why
stagger things
chocolate
like
is
that.
good for you, but to give you one, it gives you a turbo boost of energy.
Alright, so hopefully that is helpful. Just to summarize what we've said, start by planning. Start by writing your script. Start by writing your script so that you know exactly what you're going to narrate, and then plan what sort of images or resources you need to gather. Step 2, you gather those resources so that you've got it all on your computer ready to go when you're editing. Step 3, of course, it's using the timeline and piecing it all together here. So hopefully that's clear enough what you need to do. Please log your process. That's all part of it. And so make sure you do write it all down and have it in your portfolio. Thanks a lot, folks.